Who knows what it is? You know, the famous Trojan horse. I mean, is this a Trojan horse? I doubt it, but it could very well be. And they don't have paperwork. They have no documentation whatsoever. They have no documentation. And then we're bringing them into this country. We don't know who they are. And you look at what happens in California, and you look at some of the things that happen, including, by the way, flying airplanes into the World Trade Center. Why are we doing this?
The way the men approached me at first, it seemed as if they were coming to dance in the middle with me. So obviously, Kamali isn't like a person to be like, oh, they're attacking her. She just thought they were having fun with me. And then after a while, you could hear me screaming, and Kamali tried to get through, but obviously it wasn't that easy because there was, as much as there was five to six men on top of me, like directly next to me, there was another like 50 surrounding us.
So you were lying on the ground?
Yeah, or no, I was scrambled up in a ball because I like
trying to protect yourself. And what were they doing?
The first thing that they done was they grabbed my clothes and completely ripped them apart. So I was sitting butt naked on the floor. And then what did they rip off? Everything. I had like a unitard on. So once they ripped one part of it, the whole thing just came apart. And then they started grabbing like areas of my body, and then they snatched my chains off. And then after that happened, that's when they started penetrating me with their hands.
Build a safe zone in Syria. Get the Gulf states who have a tremendous amount of money. I mean, Saudi Arabia was making $1 billion a day before the oil went down. So now they're making half, okay? They're making a lot. Get them to pay. They're not paying. If the other ones aren't paying, we're paying. We always pay. We're the sucker. We're the sucker. We're like the stupid sucker. And we're not going to pay anymore for all this stuff. And anybody that comes in, if I win, they're going back out. We're going to do it humanely and everything, but they're going back out. We don't know where they are. We don't know who they are, where they come from. And we've already had some. You saw the couple that came in from Iraq, where they were already planning different things. One in California, one in Houston, I believe. And they're planning things. No, we don't need it. We got enough problems, folks. We got enough problems. We got enough problems. So I read this the other day, and I said, wow, that's really amazing. That's really incredible. And it's the snake lyric. On her way to work one morning, down the path along the lake, a tender-hearted woman saw a poor, half-frozen snake. Interesting. His pretty-colored skin had been all frosted with the dew. Oh, well, she cried, I'll take you in, and I'll take care of you. Take me in, O tender woman. Take me in, for heaven's sake. Take me in, O tender woman. Sighed the vicious snake. She wrapped him up cozy in a curvature of silk, and then laid him by the fireside with some honey and some milk. Now she hurried home from work, and that night, as soon as she arrived, she found that pretty snake she'd taken and revived. Take me in, O tender woman. Take me in, for heaven's sake. Take me in, O tender woman. Sighed the vicious snake. Now she clutched him to her bosom. You're so beautiful, she cried. But if I hadn't brought you in, by now you might have died. She stroked his pretty skin, and then she kissed and held him tight. But instead of saying thank you, that snake gave her a vicious bite. Take me in, O tender woman. Take me in, for heaven's sake. Take me in, O tender woman, sighed the vicious snake. I saved you, cried the woman, and you've bit me, heavens why? You know your bite is poisonous, and now I'm going to die. Oh, shut up, silly woman, said the reptile with a grin. You knew damn well I was a snake before you took me in. Does that make sense to anybody? Does that make any sense?